What's up, everyone? Welcome back to SweetBeat TV. It's your hosts, Alex and Taylor, and we have a super exciting show for you today.
We do. Who's on the show today, Alex?
Well,
other than you and I, number one
right.
and two. We've got two others joining us today.
Yes.
And again, I feel like we've been talking a lot about Chicken Girls, the season finale, but we actually had a chance to sit down with Indiana Massara and react to the final episode of season 4, the finale, and the love triangle that she's caught in that we see at the end. So you'll definitely want to hear what went into that role and kind of the undertaking, you know, of playing a character that we haven't really seen so much on Brat yet. So
and what a show! Can we talk about the show?
We will. We will definitely talk about the show. Everyone's already talking about it in the comments because I'm psychic and know that. You kids are so predictable. No, I'm kidding. But it's a lot to talk about. And then also we have Dynamite Dylan joining us as well to talk all about new music. So,
and that blue hair.
I mean, that blue hair, girl, I commend him for it. He's 14 years old. Like, do you, dude? Do you?
Amazing. Yep. But first up, we have to talk about what's happening, Taylor.
What's happening now?
Wango Tango is officially this weekend, which is very, very exciting. Of course, Taylor Swift will be performing, which everyone is looking forward to. We also have the Jonas Brothers, Halsey, 5 Seconds of Summer, Zed, Ali Brooke with special guest Tyga, and
Max, I hear, Fletcher.
I mean,
there's some good ones.
What a show.
Fletcher sings one of my favorite songs at the moment.
So, of course, that'll be this Saturday at Dignity Health Sports Park, home of LA Galaxy and the LA Chargers. But it's going to be a great show. And Taylor, I have some fun facts that I read on the Wango Tango site that I thought were really interesting. You want to hear them? About the performers.
I mean, if your facts are fun, I'm here for a good time. All right, let's hear it.
So, before they were known as the Jonas Brothers, what were they called? Do we know?
No.
J3.
Oh, that was their name?
That was their name before the Jonas Brothers.
Oh.
Interesting, right?
Fourth J, bro. I always want to throw that out there. There's another one that exists, people. All right.
And the name Halsey is not only an anagram for her real name, spelled backwards, Ashley, but it's also an ode to Halsey Street in Brooklyn, where she used to spend a lot of her time.
Wait, what's an anagram?
So you take the letters of her whole name.
Oh, and you just switch.
And you mix it around and she got Halsey.
So my name would be Raylot.
Yeah. And I could
you guys
be
can start calling me Raylot.
Lax.
keep your name.
Yeah, I think I'll keep Alex. But super cool. Also, before producing electronic music, Zed was in a German deathcore band called Dioramic.
You know, I always want to know what their life was like before they became who we all know them as today.
Ali Brooke can sing opera, which is understandable because that's part of singing, but not every singer can sing opera.
Yeah, no, I mean, let's throw it out there.
Yeah.
Many cannot.
Right.
Auto-tune is not allowed in opera. So it takes quite a singer with quite a range in their voice.
Know.
Ooh, I want to go look for old videos of that.
Yeah.
I love that girl.
And Ava Max said if anyone could play her in a movie,
who would it be?
Jennifer Lawrence.
You know, that's a great call.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence is one of a kind. I wish
She's
she was
amazing.
at Wango Tango.
I know.
But she's not.
She won't be. And then Fletcher, your girl Fletcher.
Yes.
Was in the group Lakota Rain on the X Factor. You an X Factor fan?
I am, but clearly not a good one.
It was
I
like
didn't know that.
early seasons, there was a girl group called Lakota Rain, and she was part of them.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's my girl Fletcher.
And of course, there's the Wango Tango Village, which we've spoken about before. Some of our favorites will be there.
Exactly. They perform there as well, right? It's like the pre-show show.
So it's a free event with games, prizes, carnival rides, and live performances by our girl Ali Brooke. As we mentioned, will also be at the Village. CNCO, Madison Beard, Jake Miller, and special guest host.
Who is it? Tell me.
Asher Angel.
Oh, that guy.
Amazing.
He's so great.
Shazam.
So
make sure you catch that. We will also be on the red carpet hanging out with all of your favorite stars. So stay tuned for that. Next week's episode.
Yeah, well, follow us on the socials. If you just cannot wait to see us again until next week. Make sure you follow at Sweetie High, at SweetBeat TV, at Alex Schiffman.
Yes.
That's what it is, right? Okay. And at Taylor, at Tayaudet.
Amazing.
That's why. Guys, help me with my following. Don't even know.
Great. So now it's the time we've all been waiting for. Taylor.
It is. Okay, so if you haven't seen the Chicken Girls finale, I urge you to pause this video
because some spoilers will be coming.
Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about what happened with Indiana Massara's character and who better than to talk about it than the girl herself? So take a look. All right, welcome back to this episode of SweetBeat TV, a very special episode because the season finale of Chicken Girls just aired.
It did!
And you were just here telling us about what we could, kind of anticipate happening.
Yes.
And girl, I don't know, did people see this coming? Did you see this coming when you read the script?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I saw it coming when I read the script.
Okay.
I read the script.
And we haven't even said what it is yet, so if you have not seen the season finale of Chicken Girls, I just gave you a little time to let you know where this is going.
Where this is going.
We're going to ruin it for you.
The spoilers alert, if you haven't seen Chicken Girls season 4.
Yep.
Season 4 finale.
Just pause this interview.
Pause it, go watch it.
Pause it, give it a like and a comment, and then come right back.
Pause, comment, come back, because we're about to spoil it for you.
Okay. Your character.
Yes.
The storyline continues, and you are caught in a bit of a love triangle.
I am, between Stephanie and Drake. Yeah, that was a lot. During this season, you can kind of see, Stephanie and Rooney kind of flirting, but Drake and Rooney were also together. So it was really confusing, and I know a lot of teenagers go through situations like that and being like, well, I don't know which one I like, or I don't know where I'm going, and stuff like that. But I think it was really cool, in the show, Stephanie and Rooney have their first kiss, bringing LGBTQ to light, and it was really cool that I got the opportunity to do that. So
and again, because people do want to see themselves reflected on screen, right? Like, this is not a taboo topic to be talking about anymore. And I think when we kind of saw, the hints that were being dropped, were you reached out to, or DM'd by, fans in the LGBT community saying, wow, this represents me,
It definitely was, and it was really cool to bring that to screens when things like that don't always get aired and get supported and stuff like that.
You always hear about people talking about it and coming out later in life, but they oftentimes say, I knew as a kid. I had all the signs were there, but I was afraid. And that fear, obviously, it's warranted and it's valid, but your character, at least you're representing it through Rooney saying, no, this is something that we're gonna deal with on the show.
And I think it was really important to, there are so many kids, as much as that she doesn't come out per se, but she's just confused. She's completely confused, and so many people have that situation of them not knowing where they're at in their mindset. So for that to be kind of represented in something that has such a big platform and reaches millions and millions of people on a daily basis, I think is really important. I think it was really cool that I had the opportunity to kind of bring that to light.
No, definitely. I mean, and you're such a good role model as is, and I just feel like we're only going to continue to see you do great things. Now, just take me to filming that particular scene. Was there any weight on your shoulders? Just being I need to do a really good job
I think there was a little bit of weight on my shoulders just because, it's the first time I'd ever done anything like this. And it was kind of I know that there are going to be so many, girls and so many guys looking up at this being that's me being represented. So it was kind of there was a little bit of weight on my shoulders, but at the end of the day, I knew that it was a scene in a show. And I just...
No, and you did it beautifully, and I just feel I'm sure the DMs are just pouring in at this point. Would you say to date this was the biggest or most important scene you filmed with Brat?
Yeah, I would definitely say it's the most important thing that I've done, being a part of the Brat universe and stuff like that. And I think it was really, really important for it to finally be shed to light. But I don't know. I think it's important for people to know that they're represented and know that they have somebody to look at,
relate to anything, open up the conversation, anything.
Exactly.
Girl, we completely applaud you, Brat, Chicken Girls.
Yes.
That was, I think, just a really almost beautiful and interesting way of ending it, of course, and of course, like any good season, we're left on a cliffhanger. So I know I'm not even going to ask you when season 5 is coming because you cannot say. You're not going to tell us, but I mean, you ended season 4. I think the best way you possibly could have. So we applaud you for it. And we will just be sitting over here crossing our fingers for season 5. All right, girl. Thanks for reacting to that with us. We really appreciate it. And we appreciate you, your acting, and everything. So everyone, leave a comment below. Let us know what you thought of the episode. I mean, I just want to know, did Chicken Girls fans see that coming? Because there were some clues obviously leading up to it, but did you see the finale ending the way it did? Not only with Indiana Massara's character, but we have, the LeBlancs. We want to know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments below your thoughts.
Know in the comments below. Yep. And Alex, what would this show be if we didn't just end with a bang?
I don't know, Taylor. It wouldn't be SweetBeat TV.
It would not. All right, we have Dynamite Dylan joining us to talk all about his new single, Too Young, which actually drops today. And make sure you go stream that. And his music video actually drops June 5th. So
Very
excited. A lot more of him, but we just sat down with him, so take a look. Welcome back to SweetBeat TV. We have been joined by Dynamite Dylan.
Hi.
But you're here to talk all about your single coming out, Too Young.
Yes.
And you are 14 years old.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit the meaning behind Too Young.
Well, the song itself was made because I was always tired of being told, hey, you can't talk about this, or you're too young to understand this.
Okay.
It's like, I understand it. Stop telling me. That was what the song was made for, and then the video was more like a more broad message to everyone saying like, hey, you can feel comfortable talking about these things.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like a spokesperson for that kind of issue.
Do you feel like you are, not like at a weird age, but yeah, at 14 years old, it's just not typical or common for someone like yourself, or anyone really 14, to have worked with already Post Malone, Jake Paul, but it's becoming more common because kids, I feel like, are only getting younger these days doing more. So you're in good company, but do you feel like you're like paving your own path at the moment?
I mean, I am kind of going off on some things. I've been working on some new things in terms of vlogging and streaming and music. But yeah, as far as like business goes, it's all just kind of the same. It never really, it's just kind of become a normal thing because I grew up in my dad's shop, so I was always used to meeting like people like Justin Bieber and will.i.am and
just name a couple. Not bad. You also have a song that Pooh Bear wrote, who writes a lot of Justin Bieber songs, so you were kind of born into this life a little bit, because those that don't know, your dad, co-founder, right, of West Coast Customs?
I think founder? I don't
or
know.
Founder?
Co-founder,
Someone,
founder.
update, famous
there.
birthdays. Okay, yeah, but definitely up there. CEO, had Pimp My Ride, which people like me grew up watching.
Yeah.
So you actually got to grow up. Were you even born yet, now that I think about it?
Around Pimp My Ride?
Yeah, that's
When was that show out?
I don't know, I just think I was watching it.
I think I was born around the time it was ending and they were starting up West Coast Customs.
Okay, so you get to see a lot of people come through the shop because you're...
I always saw a lot.
What's been the craziest request you've heard for a custom in a car? I talked to JoJo Siwa the other day, and you guys worked with her, right?
Yeah. We have two of her cars.
Yeah, she has like whoopee cushion, literally sound effects.
That's not even the craziest. We've gotten way worse.
All right.
We've gotten a car from Mad Max, the game, which was crazy. It was like this super old, broken down car that we painted to, just look up like West Coast Customs Mad Max car. It was insane. All
right, tell us a little bit more about the music video, okay? Because the song comes out May 30th, but the music video drops June 5th.
Yeah.
So what can we expect to see? Where did you film it? Who's in it? You know, all the
filmed
details.
it in this really cool old theater.
Okay.
It smelled like wet carpet.
Yummy.
But it was cool. it was a cool experience. And I was there for like 2 hours, and then everyone else moved to like another set to film.
Are we gonna see any familiar faces in this video?
No, there are no features. It's just me with some side actors, which I didn't meet, sadly. I think I saw them for like 3 minutes, but I didn't like actually like shake hands and go, hey, I'm the kid you're making a video for.
Well, they'll find out.
So if you guys are watching this, I'm sorry I didn't meet you. Hi now.
Well, we will, or at least hear, I guess, some familiar faces because you have a podcast coming out, right? And who's going to be on that? Tell us a little bit about.
The first episode, I have a very close friend of mine. Me and him go back.
Like
Christian
back to like when you were a kid?
Yeah. Christian, the Vine star, Instagram comedian, whatever you know him as. I did an episode with him where we talked about, I think it started off with like his tweets, and then it moved on and branched out to like aliens and a ton of other stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a good podcast. We have a really cool setup. I'm super happy that it came out the way it did, and I'm excited for everyone to hear it.
You had a contest recently for, get back to your music here, for your new single coming out, Too Young.
Yeah.
And you allowed people to enter it, and you picked a couple of fans to join 3. You in a early preview of the song?
In an early like listening session, so they'd all. This is the cool thing about having the shop, is it's very accessible to a lot of my fans. So we hosted the little thing. We picked 3 people by random, I think. I don't know. I told them to pick them by random. I hope they did. But so we picked them by random and asked them, hey, are you in LA? And they're gonna all be coming to the shop actually today.
Oh, that's cool.
Or at least 2 of them. The third one couldn't show up. I don't know why, but he couldn't.
All right.
But an early listening session where we're gonna like sign some merch, give them some merch, early merch, I think, before we even released it, I think.
Look at you.
Give an early listening to the song, first of all, and then take photos and give them a small tour of, I think, my office, and maybe the shop, but most likely my office.
And then video it so we can all see it, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting to see. Well, we have Too Young coming out, drops May 30th, and the music video is on your YouTube channel, right?
Yes.
June 5th.
June 5th.
Make sure you guys...
May 30th.
I'll
Mark
catch
your
it there.
calendars.
Stream it, view it, do all the things. Follow you on Twitch, as you said earlier.
Follow my Twitch.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Dynamite Dylan.
Yeah.
And come back next time you drop something.
Well, that's all we have today.
It is. You got some new music to go jam out to the weekend with.
Yeah, lots of new music.
Look for us at Wango Tango.
Yes.
Getting our tango on. And catch us next Tuesday, right?
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube. Bye. Have a good weekend.